Crossing the Red Sea, the final escape. Welcome back to Gospel Glimpse. Last time, the final plague shattered Pharaoh's pride, and after 400 years of slavery, the Israelites were finally free. They left Egypt, not as fugitives, but as a mighty nation, carrying their few belongings and a promise that had been passed down for generations. But freedom isn't always easy. Today, we're diving into one of the most nail-biting, cinematic moments in all of history. A story of an army on their heels, an impossible obstacle ahead, and a God who is about to show up in the most miraculous way possible. Get ready for the final, incredible escape as we witness the parting of the Red Sea. The Israelites left Egypt in a hurry, with joy in their hearts but the memory of their suffering still fresh in their minds. And God didn't leave them to fend for themselves. He led them, not with a map, but with a guide as unique as His power. By day, a majestic pillar of cloud guided their way, and by night, a glorious pillar of fire lit up the desert, keeping them warm and safe. It was an unmistakable sign that God was with them. But Pharaoh, a man whose pride had been so terribly wounded, had a change of heart. His officials said to him, "What have we done? We have let the Israelites go from serving us." His anger flared, and he gathered his entire army, 600 of his best chariots, plus every other chariot in the land, and took off in pursuit of the Israelites. The Israelites camped by the Red Sea, trapped between the water and the mountains. And then, from behind them, they saw it, a cloud of dust on the horizon, growing bigger by the second. The thundering sound of thousands of chariots. Getting closer and closer, the dreaded Egyptian army was on their trail. Panic swept through the people. They cried out to Moses, "Was it because there were no graves in Egypt that you brought us to the desert to die? Why did you bring us out here?" Even in their newfound freedom, they had forgotten God's power. They had forgotten the 10 plagues. They wanted to go back to slavery rather than face the fear of death. But Moses, the man who was once slow to speak, was filled with a powerful faith. He looked at the panicking crowd and said, "Do not be afraid. Stand firm, and you will see the deliverance the Lord will bring you today. The Egyptians you see today, you will never see again. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still." And then, God's pillar of cloud moved from in front of the Israelites and went behind them, standing between them and the Egyptian army. To the Egyptians, it was a cloud of darkness, and it kept them from approaching, but to the Israelites, it was a pillar of light, protecting them through the night. And then, God gave Moses a simple command: "Raise your staff and stretch out your hand over the sea to divide the water so that the Israelites can go through on dry ground." Moses obeyed. He raised his staff over the Red Sea, and a miracle unfolded. A strong east wind began to blow, and the waters of the sea began to part. They pulled back, creating a massive, straight path right through the middle. On either side, the water stood up like two gigantic, shimmering walls, and the sea bottom was revealed, completely dry. With the army held at bay by the mysterious cloud, the Israelites began to walk, all of them, the men, the women, the children, and all their animals, walked right through the middle of the sea on dry ground. It was an astonishing, unforgettable sight, a journey that should have been impossible. For hours, they walked safely, with the magnificent walls of water standing firm on their left and on their right. When the last Israelite had safely reached the other side, the Egyptian army, seeing the dry path, charged after them. They chased them into the middle of the parted sea, eager to recapture their slaves. But their chariots began to get stuck in the muddy ground, their wheels coming loose. And then, God told Moses to stretch his hand out over the sea again. This time, the water did not part. It rushed back. The 2 massive walls of water came crashing down upon the Egyptian army. The waves consumed them and all their chariots. Not a single person survived. The Israelites stood on the other shore, watching the miracle unfold, and they were filled with awe and wonder. They had seen their impossible escape and the complete defeat of their enemies. They believed in the Lord and in His servant Moses. The parting of the Red Sea is more than just a miracle, it's a symbol of God's perfect deliverance. Just when it seemed like all hope was lost, God opened a path where there was none and fought the battle for His people. It's a powerful reminder that with God, even the most impossible obstacles become a way to salvation. What part of this story do you find most incredible? Was it the walls of water, Moses' faith, or the final defeat of the army? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Our epic journey through Exodus is far from over. Next time, we'll see the Israelites in the wilderness and witness another incredible miracle as God provides them with food from heaven itself. Don't miss the next thrilling chapter of the book of Exodus. Make sure to like this video, share it with someone who needs a story of hope, and subscribe to Gospel Glimpse for more captivating Bible narratives. Follow us on our social media. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing Bible stories. We'll see you in our next video.